Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be reviewing Escentric Molecules Molecule 1. This has been a fragrance that a lot of you guys have asked for reviews of. It's very popular. People love it, people hate it, people think it's overhyped. And I kind of wanted to quickly get into what it is, why I like it, and things like that. So if you would like to know what my thoughts are on Escentric Molecules, then keep watching. To really understand Escentric Molecules Molecule 1, you need to understand what ISO E Super is. That is the one note in it. The easiest, quickest way I can describe it is it makes you smell the best that you can be. I read from Fragrantica. I always say that wrong. It's like a tongue twister for me. Because they give a great, fantastic description of what ISO E Super is. And then when they talk about ISO E Super is the trademark of an aroma chemical 7-acetyl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 octohydro 1.167 tetramethyl. I'm not good at those types of words, guys. That pathline, and you can easily guess why the short code name has invented for use instead of its long organic chemistry name, according to International Fragrance and Flavors, who produced the patent ISO Super. ISO Super smells smooth, woody, amber with unique aspects, giving a velvet-like sensation, used to impact fullness and subtle strength to fragrances. Superb floralizer found in the majority of newer fine fragrances. And also useful in soaps, richer in the desirable gamma isomer isoclomone EIFF. And that's what I said before, as it smells smoothie, woody, ambery. Now, the one interesting thing about ISO E Super and Escentric Molecules is it's going to smell a little bit differently on everybody. It's going to bring out different notes, it's going to bring out different smells. Some people love it, some people don't love it, some people it doesn't bring out anything. So this is a very polarizing fragrance, but it is one that I love the way that it smells on me. The people that I know that have worn ISO E Super or Escentric Molecules, Molecule 1, they get a lot of compliments when they wear it. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this fragrance. It's because it kind of brings out a natural, beautiful scent to your own body chemistry. It works with your body chemistry, which is really, really cool. And I really love that because it is a very effortless fragrance. This is also a fragrance that you can layer. If you're wearing, if I'm wearing like a really woody fragrance or a very floral fragrance, I love to layer this with that. It kind of gives it a new life. And I'm working on a complete layering video, and I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that. So I'm not going to go too much into it. But this is a great fragrance that you can layer or wear on its own as well. Now, on my skin, and I've talked about this in other videos, I get straight cedar wood. Not just any wood, cedar wood. I smell like cedar wood floors, and I love that. Absolutely love that. For specific reasons, mostly because it reminds me when I first met my husband and I'd go over to his house when we were in high school and we'd eat ice cream and watch like movies and cartoons or read comic books with all of our friends, because there's always like 20 people over there. It just invokes really fond memories for me. But it is not a cedar wood fragrance. It is cedar wood. I smell like a tree, like a plank of wood. But I really love that. You know, on other people who have worn this, I get sometimes a little bit more warm, a little bit less cedar, and a little bit more kind of like, I want to say like oud wood, or just different woods. Maybe not so much oud, but different woods aspect of it. Most of the time when I get other people wearing this, it's a very woody, masculine, almost kind of like citrus, but not citrus, like a fresh green wood fragrance to this fragrance. What I've noticed other people wearing this fragrance. Now again, everybody is different. Escentric Molecules itself is, and I'm gonna be honest, I love it and I bought it, is an incredibly expensive version of ISO E Super. There's also a variety of other fragrances out there that have ISO E Super in it. I have a list over here, I'll read it to you. But you can get the same thing without purchasing this. I just like the concentration in this better, but there are other places you can go to get it. But let me list off the other fragrances that have ISO E Super in it, and maybe that'll give you a better idea of how it smells. Lady Vengence from Juliette Has has ISO E Super notes in it, so does Paper from Commodity, and I believe it's the new fragrance from Charlotte Tilbury, Scent of a Dream. There's a variety of other fragrances that have ISO E Super in it, but those are the ones that I think most people would know right off the bat. I think also Calamity J from Juliette Has has it in there too. I'll have to double check. But I'll give you a list below of a lot of popular fragrances have ISO E Super in it if you guys are interested in checking it out. I also know that Molecule 2 and I believe Molecule 3 from Escentric Molecules have it in it as well, but Molecule 1 just has ISO E Super. Let's get into this. Not ISO E Super in general, or DIYs, or cheaper places to get it. Let's talk about Escentric Molecules, because this is what this review is about this particular fragrance. Now I have a small bottle, and I actually have it in its little travel case. I got this one so I can put this in my bag. As much as I love this thing to open is the most annoying crap in the world. Don't get it. You can't open it or close it. It's such a pain in the butt. But I have a little bottle, and when I run out, I will buy this again. I really, really enjoy this fragrance. What I like about this one particular, as I've tried other ones, is that this has the longest staying power on my skin. It lasts a very long time, guys. This is 8 to 12 hours. This is a long fragrance on my skin. This is an all-day fragrance. If I put this on in the morning, I actually like to put this on in the morning, and then at night I'll wear kind of a more floral fragrance over it, and it layers really, really nicely. But this has fantastic longevity on my skin, specifically in my Florida climate. If you guys don't know where I live and this is your first video, I live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, on the river. It means it's humid all the time and hot, and if you guys live in Florida, you know what I mean. Floridians understand our weather. We cringe when people talk about how beautiful Florida weather is, because we're like, it's beautiful like 1 month out of the year, and then the rest of it, it's hot and muggy and humid, or it's thunderstorming. Or during the summer, it happens back and forth. Hot, humid, thunderstorm. Hot, humid, thunderstorm. Hot, humid, thunderstorm. It's, anyway. So it's very hard for fragrances to last on my skin in my climate. I live in a very harsh climate for wearing perfume. So the fact that this gets such excellent longevity is wonderful. And I love the way it smells the entire time. It's very green. It's very deep. It kind of hits your nose in a stinging way, but in a positive way. Like, I like fragrances that are biting. This is a very biting fragrance on my skin. I do understand it's going to be different for everybody, but on me, because I'm giving you guys a review on what I think, out of all the other ISO E Super fragrances I've tried, and I've tried a bunch, I kind of really dig this one the most, and it could just be because I spent more money on this. Could very well be that. I'm not gonna say that's not the case, but it is a fantastic fragrance, and I do really like it, and it is something I think everyone should experience on themselves, on their skin once in their life. I think it's really cool, especially when you're with other people. Like, my mom tried it on her, and then my dad, and then me, and it smelled different on everybody, and it was really cool. And I really like that about this fragrance, is that it really enhances your scent and adds like a woody ruggedness to it, which is really nice. Sexy scent. It's a very sexy, woody scent that's going to smell beautiful on men or women, so it's definitely unisex. But I just love the woodiness and the cedar wood that I get on my skin. I really can't get enough of it. This also has a really nice sillage, but it's a little bit different than other fragrances. Normally, if I smell it, I don't smell much on my hand. You don't smell much on your skin. It's definitely projecting around you. So if you're around someone who's wearing it, if you were to smell them like this, you're not going to smell that much of it. But I've noticed with this particular fragrance, it does have a really nice projection around me. So it kind of like, it's like a shield. You know, like it has an area of effect, which is really, really cool about it as well. I do think that because this is such an interesting scent, and depending on who's wearing it, it can be a little bit biting. I don't know how I would recommend this for work or class, because it does have a really nice area of effect sillage, and because it could smell different on anybody. And the thing is like, if you're one of those people that's going to be getting straight pencil shavings, that's really spicy. I don't know how much your coworkers or classmates are going to want spicy pencil shavings jammed up their nose for several hours. So I would say wear this lightly if you're going to class, school, or work, or maybe wait until you're going to be like running errands or going shopping or going on a date or something. Close proximity, I don't know, because fragrances can bother a lot. Everyone's going to be different, and I like to at least, you know, be as mindful of other people's noses as possible. Overall, I think Escentric Molecules Molecule 1 is a fantastic fragrance. I really enjoy it. Again, I've tried other ISO E Super fragrances, and I think it's maybe because I spent the most money on this, the reason why I like it the most. But I think in any way, if you have the chance, you guys have a chance to experience ISO E Super in its pure glory, whether it's from Escentric Molecules, whether you find somebody else that has this fragrance or makes a dupe of it, then definitely give it a shot. It's pretty awesome. Of that, I know that Fragrancy blog did a little DIY Escentric Molecules video. Definitely check that out. I will link it below. And there's a few other reviews of Escentric Molecules below from other fragrance reviewers if you wanted to know a little bit more about this fragrance and didn't just want to take my word on it. So definitely check those guys out if you're interested in this fragrance, because there are some fantastic reviews out there. I like it. I really do. Great longevity, wonderful sillage, and I smell like a tree, and there's nothing more I could ask for. So I'm definitely really happy with my purchase, and I do really enjoy it so much. So yeah, that's my review of Escentric Molecules Molecule 1. If you guys like this review, specifically my fragrance reviews, remember to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this, guys, specifically my fragrance videos. It lets me know that you guys like them, and so I do more of them. So if you like it, thumbs it up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, because it's free, and I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends as well, so I'll always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye!